Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam, and this is the Subscriber Sunday video where subscribers send in photos that I include in the video every Sunday. If you're interested in sending in photos for the Subscriber Sunday video, the email address is right here. This is by far and away the record-setting week. I probably have a minute and a half of just subscriber photos. I think it was 6 or 7 people and maybe more than 20 photos. So terrific, thank you. It gets better every week, so I really appreciate it. Before the subscriber photos, I actually have photos from my son's college campus. We had college drop off this past weekend, which is great that they make it to college and really sad when you drop them off. So had that this past weekend, and I annoyed people by trying to take videos and photos during the event. So I have those beforehand. Before that, I'd actually like to talk about gardening books. I'd like to share some of the books that I own that I think are great references, some for actually nursery business type books that many of you won't be interested in, and then just plant reference books that most people would be interested in. After I share these, if you have other gardening books that have benefited you in some way, please comment in the description of this and include those, and I'll link them in the description below. Any book that I show you, I will put a link to Amazon in the description of this so you can take a look at them. So here are some of the books that have helped me in the last 30 years. For those of you who are aspiring to be propagators or in the nursery business, these 3 books have helped me in a big way. I've got Durr's Propagation Manual here. Michael Durr did this book. This book is fantastic. It's a very good quick reference guide for timing on anything that you would want to propagate. Most varieties are in here, and he just goes variety by variety by variety, when might be the best time to take it, what type of wood to use, that kind of thing. The next is also a propagating book. This is Bruce McDonald's book, and this thing is, look how thick this thing is. It basically has anything you'd ever want to know about propagating in it. He also goes plant by plant in this book. It also, if you're interested in layering or grafting or any of those kinds of things, great reference tool for that as well in there. And then one that's kind of pricey, but if you were going to be in the nursery business, this is Diseases of Trees and Shrubs, Howard Lyon and Warren T. Johnson's book, and Wayne Sinclair. This is a great reference manual. I get stumped all the time on disease issues in a nursery setting, and so this book has kind of been invaluable for that. For those of you who are home gardeners, this Gardener's Index of Plants and Flowers is a fantastic book. I don't think it's in print anymore. I have a link to it, but you can buy them used on Amazon. It's a great book. It's like a spreadsheet type of book. If you find a plant you're interested in, it just has little check marks. Here's Mahonia here, and it says the size grouping that they go in, that particular type of Mahonia, whether it's evergreen or deciduous, when it flowers, let's see, what else we got up here? Whether it has scented leaves, what color flowers it might have, does it have seeds, what season does it have interest? Just a great quick reference manual. It's got some other information in the beginning as well for some basic gardening terminology. But this is a great quick reference if you're new to shrubs and trees and perennials. This is a great book for just, I've heard of that. There's 10 quick bullet points for that plant. If you live in the Southeast United States like I do, Landscape Plants of the Southeast is such a great book. This is Gordon Halfacre and Ann Shawcroft. This one's been updated many times over the years. This copy for me is about 25 years old. It's just as relevant as it's ever been. It just has plant grouping by plant grouping. It won't have all the latest and greatest cultivars, but it will give you all the basics of that group of plants that cultivar you're looking at falls into. So if it's a new abelia that's variegated, it's not in here, it'll tell you all you need to know about abelias in this book. So this is a fantastic reference book as well. 3 books that I own that I wasn't able to put my hands on before I started shooting this video. One of them is another Michael Durr book, which is the Manual of Woody Landscape Plants. It is basically the encyclopedia of woody shrubs and trees. Absolutely fantastic reference manual. It's pretty thick. It's a big one. It's not something you're going to read. It's something that you want to put your hands on when you have any kind of question about any woody shrub or tree. A fantastic book. Also in the Vegetable Gardener's Bible by Edward Smith. That is a fantastic book for those of you who like to vegetable garden. It's great, just giving you the timings of things and how to do each individual type of vegetables and problems that you may see while you're vegetable gardening. I also have the Square Foot Gardening book by Mel Bartholomew, which has been updated. There's a second edition. I don't own the second edition. I couldn't even put my hands on the first edition, honestly, but that is also an absolutely fantastic reference book for gardening. So anyway, I'm going to link all these books in the description. If there's any that I don't own that you do that have been helpful for you, like I say, just let us know in the description and I'll get those linked in the description of this video as well. So thanks for watching, and here are the photos from college drop-off and subscriber photos. Thanks for watching.